Breaking news on the carbon tax fight, and it's a big one. Premier of Alberta, Danielle Smith, just announced that she's launching a new legal challenge against Trudeau's carbon tax in the wake of Trudeau's furnace oil carve-out for Atlantic Canada. It is great to see Premier Smith leading the fight against the carbon tax that is making your life more expensive, and the Canadian Taxpayers Federation is continuing to call on all premiers to join the legal fight against Trudeau's carbon tax. So here's why there is a new legal fight against Trudeau's carbon tax. Last year, Trudeau announced that he's removing the carbon tax from furnace oil for 3 years. But here's the problem. Most Canadians, actually about 97% of Canadian families, don't use furnace oil, so they'll be getting no relief. Instead, you're getting higher carbon tax bills on your home heating this year. In fact, you'll be paying hundreds of dollars more just to stay warm this year because of Trudeau's carbon tax. So with his furnace oil carve-out, Trudeau admitted the carbon tax makes your life more expensive. Trudeau admitted that the carbon tax is about politics, not saving the planet. And Trudeau torpedoed his constitutional argument for having a carbon tax in the first place. So that's why it's time to take the carbon tax fight back to the courts. Now, the last time that the carbon tax fight was in the Supreme Court, the federal government argued that it needed a national carbon tax to address a national problem. But then Trudeau undercut his own argument by providing an exception on furnace oil that predominantly benefits Atlantic Canada. So Trudeau is giving some Canadians in some region relief, and he's giving you higher carbon tax bills. But all Canadians need relief from Trudeau's punishing carbon tax. So the solution for Trudeau should be simple: scrap the carbon tax. So folks, there's going to be a lot more to say on this in the coming days, but here's some of the key takeaways. First, kudos to Premier Danielle Smith of Alberta for leading the charge against Trudeau's carbon tax, for sticking up for her constituents in Alberta, and for launching this new legal challenge against the carbon tax. The second is that all premiers must follow Smith's lead and fight Trudeau's carbon tax by launching a new legal challenge. And finally, are you sick and tired of the carbon tax? I bet you are. Well, then head over to taxpayer.com, join the growing army of taxpayers by signing the petition, Scrap the Carbon Tax.